Okay, I've gone in and removed the interior door lever, and I didn't get that on film. I'll get that on film later. It's kind of tricky, and it's really hard to film when it's in the door. Same thing with the latch system. I'm gonna go ahead and remove those. I'll show you kind of how to get them out, but I'm gonna remove them and then show you some of the little tricks. It's kind of tricky, and so I'll demonstrate that out on the table or something where I can show it better. But you got to get this area cleaned out so that you can get your window regulator slid out from this hole. And there's one little track right here. All it's got to do, you got to push in your window regulator, get that, get the shaft in there, and then slide the little roller wheel out of the track here. It's open on both ends. You just slide it out of the track, and then the whole mechanism comes out through this large hole right here. And just be careful here. This is where fingers get pinched when you're trying to get this thing out. Slide it out through the back. And there's our regulator assembly. All right, I'm going to show you how to get the door lock cylinder removed from your GM car or truck. And this is the inside of the door, obviously. You can see in there, this is effectively like a little wedge. This is actually your lock cylinder. So all you really got to do is grab some pliers, get in there, and just kind of yank this little clip out of here. Just like that. So we got our little clip out. Take that, set that aside, and we just pop our lock cylinder out through the outside. And you don't really need to mess with it too much. It should just slide right out, just like that. So there you go. We got our lock cylinder removed, and move on to the rest of the stuff. All right, so next on the list is to actually remove the outside door handle here, as well as the latch mechanism inside the door. The door handle is only held on with 2 bolts, again 7/16 wrench or socket. One here on the outside of the door, and there's one here kind of on the inside of the door. And the latch mechanism is held on with 3 screws. There's one here, there's one down here, and there's one down here. And I'll show you a trick. I've had trouble getting these out in the past. I think the factory does use some thread locking compound when they put these in, so I'll show you a little trick I've used if these are real stubborn, because you don't want to round out these Phillips head screws. So let me show you that real fast. Okay, if these screws here holding the latch mechanism are being kind of stubborn, and this can go for really any stubborn screw, what I've done in the past is you take a screwdriver and you get it in there and you put the correct twisting motion on it, and at the same time you tap the end of it with a hammer. Always put, keeping some tension on your twist. And you just tap it with a hammer. And that does loosen them up. So, hope my arm is not in the way. But again, just put your screwdriver on there, give it a tap. Well, that one's pretty loose, but tap it as you're twisting, and they should come right out.